Hey, Advanced Algebra 2B. So you're in class and we're looking at a sigma problem. And this problem asks us to add up all of the terms from 1 to 100 of 4n. And so you take a big deep breath and you start finding your terms. So like 4 times 1, you plug in 1 first, is 4. And then 4 times 2 is 8. And 4 times 3 is 12. And oh my God, you're going to have to do this all the way to 4 times 100, which you know is 400. But then you know that since this is a sigma, what you're really supposed to do is 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus, and you're going to have to do this all the way up to 400, which is going to take forever. Now, the other day I showed you a trick to use in your calculator to do this a little more quickly, but that trick involves going into your stat and then typing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you have to go all the way till you get to 100, which still kind of takes a long time. So it was a shortcut, but it wasn't really that great of a shortcut. So today I'm here to show you a better one. So the new shortcut is going to use the stat menu just like we did before. So on your calculator, let's make sure we can see the problem. Okay. On your calculator, let's see, we're going to go into stat, edit, and we are going to do something with ln1 and L2. So plug in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your L1. And you can just always do the first 5. It'll help you out. Okay. So these are just your terms. And then your L2, you're going to plug in your sums. So some shorthand here. If I wanted to know the sum of the first term, it would be 4. And if I wanted to know the sum of the second term, that would be 4 plus 8, which would be 12. And if I want to know the sum of the third term, that would be 4 plus 8 plus 12, which would be, 12 plus 12 is 24. And the fourth term would be 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus, the next 4 times 4 would be 16. So plus 16, I'm going up by 4 each time. And 24 plus 16 is, 30, 40. And if I wanted to find S sub 5, I would add up the first 5 terms, 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 16 plus, 4 more would be 20. And that would give me 60. Okay, so in your L2, L1, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in your L2, you're going to have your sums. These are going to be your totals. Okay, so we're going to type in, over in my L2, enter for 5, there we go. We're going to type in my sums, which are 4, 12, 24, 40, and 60. Okay, so these L2s are your sums. Then, this is new, a little bit, you're going to hit your stat button. You're going to go over to calc, and you're going to go down to quad reg. The reason being is that these are following a quadratic pattern. They're not going up by the same amount each time. They're going up by more and more and more each time. So we're going to hit quad reg. You want it to show a list 1 and list 2. Now, if you have an older calculator, you're just going to hit enter. If you have a newer calculator like mine, you're going to have to enter a couple of times. And when you hit enter a couple of times, it's going to give you a quadratic formula. So on your paper, you're going to write down y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And then it tells you what a and b and c are. So this is 2x squared plus 2x plus 0. And now, if I want to know what the sums are, these are giving me, this formula is now going to give me my sums. So this formula is for the sums, and the x's are the terms. Okay, it's like giving me like the 100th term. Okay, so if I wanted to find the 100th term, all I would have to do is let x equal 100 and plug that in. So I have 2 times 100 squared plus 2 times 100. Well, let's do the math there. 2 times 100 squared plus 2 times 100. And I get 20,200. Which sure enough is what my sigma is equal to. So this guy up here, my sigma of 4n from n equals 1 to 100, the sum of my first 100 terms is 20,200. Now real quick, just for your notes, in L2 you're putting the sums. So 4, 12, 24, 40, 60. And then the buttons you're going to hit are stat, calc, quadreg. Okay, those are the keystrokes you're going to go to. You might want to highlight this in your notes, like take a little highlighter and highlight this out so that it makes it easier to see. All right, guys, that's it for notes for tonight. I will see you guys in class tomorrow. Thanks.